Hi students, in this video I'll provide a line-by-line explanation of the poem The Salter Reaper written by William Wordsworth. The poem The Salter Reaper written by Wordsworth describes a speaker's encounter with a Scottish girl who is singing while working in the Scottish field. So the poem has four stanzas. Each stanza has 8 lines. So let's see stanza 1. I'll provide a line by line expression of the poem. So in the stanza 1, there are 8 lines. It's an octave. Let's see, let me read line 1. Behold her, and also see the glossary. Behold her, single in the field, yon solitary Highland lass. So reaping and singing by herself. Highland is a mountainous region in Scotland. Lass means girl. Highland it's a hilly region, and behold means look. So yawn it's an old-fashioned word for that. So the speaker or the poet urges us to look at her, look at the Scottish girl, Highland lass, Scottish girl who is reaping and singing alone in the field. So look at the lone girl who is working in the field, who is singing while working in the field or cutting the crop. Stop here or gently pause. So the speaker asks passerby to stop here or pause and listen to her song or gently pass, gently move on. So ask ask passerby not to disturb her song. And alone she cuts and binds the grain and sings a melancholy strain. So here she alone cuts the crop. She alone binds the grain. The phrase binds the grain means she uh, she's cutting the crop and she is trying to uh, she trying to bind the stalks of the uh, grains such as wheat or rye and tying them with a rope to make bundles so that it can be transported easily. So binds the grain. She alone is cutting, reaping, and binding the grain in the field and sings a melancholy strain. So she is singing a sorrowful song. Melancholy means sad, sad song. Oh, listen, for the wail profound is overflowing with the sound. So her song Vale means valley, so deep valley. So her song is filled the whole valley. Her song is echoing in the whole valley. It's overflowing. The valley is overflowing with her song, with her beautiful voice. Let's see meanings. Chant. It's an old spelling of chant, that is reciting or singing. Weary, it's a tired, bands, group of people. A shady hunt. Shady hunt is oasis. Oasis we see where the water is found in the desert. So Arabian sands. Arabian sands are Arabian desert. So let's see line by line. No nightingale did ever chant more welcome notes to weary bands of travelers in some shady haunt among Arabian sands. So here the poet says that the girl's song is sweeter than the nightingales, which comforts the travelers in the Arabian desert. So her song is so beautiful and it has expressive beauty. The song music comforts the tired or exhausted group of people in the Arabian desert. Desert. Next, a voice so thrilling never was heard in springtime from the cuckoo bird. So here, uh, breaking the silence of the seas among the farthest Hebrides. So her voice, girl's voice is also more moving than the cuckoo's cry. So it is in uh, springtime. Springtime is a time between winter and summer. So in the spring, nature awakens, flower blooms. So here, her voice is so thrilling that it's moving, very moving uh, than the cuckoo's cry, breaking the silence of the seas among the farthest Hebrides. Hebrides means highlands of Scotland, northwest of Scotland, remote islands of uh, Scotland, Hebrides. So farthest means it's a superlative of far, to the great distance. And her song, her voice breaks the silence of the seas among the farthest islands in the Scotland. So the poet is captivated by her expressive, uh, beautiful song. He was attracted by her beautiful voice. So it was so thrilling, and it was never heard in springtime from the cuckoo bird. So stanza 3. Will no one tell me what she sings? Here the poet wonders what she is singing about. So the poet doesn't understand the meaning of the song. He doesn't understand the words of the girl's song. So he wonders and asks us, and he wants to know what is she singing about. And here the second line, perhaps the plaintive numbers. Perhaps here the poet speculates or trying to guess the song, guess the song, what is it about. So plenty numbers, it is uh, sad verses or lines of song for old unhappy far off things and battles long ago. So the poet guesses that, poet speculates that the song may be old, unhappy, or about far off things. And also they may be, the song may be about the battle which was fought long ago, long back. So the poet here speculates the uh, theme of the song, because he doesn't understand the meaning of the song, but he is sure that it is a sad song or a sorrowful song. Or is it some more humble lay? So familiar matter of today, some natural sorrow, loss, or pain that has been and may be again. So here the song may be a simple song or an ordinary song, and the it's about uh, familiar things. It's about familiar matter of today. So, and also the song may be, it's maybe a loss or pain, or maybe the struggles of ordinary people who face uh, those struggles in their daily life. Yeah. Stanza 4, last stanza. Whatever the theme, the maiden sang, maiden girl, as if her song could have no ending, endless. I saw her singing at her work and over the sickle bending. So this is a picture of the sickle. Sickle is a tool used for cutting the grass or wheat or uh, cutting a grain. And let's see the meaning of these lines. So whatever the subject, the girl sang endlessly pouring her heart into the song while working with the sickle in the field, and she's alone uh, singing the song while working in the field. And the next, I listened, motionless and still, so without moving, unmoved. So he listened uh, there and without moving. So he is captivated by her beautiful voice. So he stand still and he listened to the song. He stood still. And as I mounted up the hill, so climb, the music in my heart I bore long after it was heard no more. So as the speaker, the poet left and climbed the hill, climbed the hill, the music remained in his heart after it faded from his ears. So her song, the maiden song, filled in his heart, and he is captivated by her song. He is deeply moved by hunting a beauty. Yeah, let's know about the poet Wordsworth. So he was born in the year 1770, and he was a central figure of the Romantic movement. And he believed that the poetry should express deep emotions inspired by nature and ordinary life. So his poems and the center of his poetry is nature, and he's also called a nature poet and is a lake poet. His famous work, Lyrical Ballads, he co-authored with his friend Coleridge. It's the lyrical ballad. It's a turning point in English poetry, and his subjects were nature and ordinary people. So romantic poetry main characteristic is nature, rustic life, and emotions, and also ordinary people are the center of their poetry. And his famous poems are "I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud," "Tintern Abbey," "Daffodils." Yeah. So this is the summary of the poem, and it includes about the author and about the poem. And I have also given summary in the description box, and also I have given the link for notes in the description box. And click the link of my blog English language lit.blogspot.com for OU7 notes.